Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC code P281D indicates an issue with the shift solenoid valve OP control circuit in the Honda Civic models from 2016 to 2021. This diagnostic trouble code relates specifically to the pressure control solenoid H, which is responsible for managing the transmission fluid pump volume. The solenoid's primary function is to control the opening and closing of the drain circuit, as commanded by the Transmission Control Module, TCM. Located within the transmission assembly, the shift solenoid valve plays a critical role in ensuring smooth gear shifts by varying fluid pressure based on operational demands. The TCM commands the operation of this valve and monitors its feedback through the control circuitry. If there is a discrepancy between the expected and actual signal received, the TCM will flag this as a malfunction and store the DTC for future analysis. The shift solenoid valve OP is essential for correct transmission operation in the Honda Civic from 2016 to 2021. It modulates the flow of transmission fluid by turning on and off based on commands from the TCM, which is not just responsible for initiating gear shifts, but also for maintaining appropriate pressure levels. The solenoid is located within the transmission, where it interacts directly with the transmission fluid pump. When the TCM detects that the drain circuit is not operating as intended, such as due to a short circuit or an open in the wiring, it generates the DTC P281D. This indicates a problem with the circuit's functionality. The diagnosis process looks for a mismatch between the commanded and actual state of the shift solenoid, indicating that an internal or external fault may be present. Several potential causes could lead to the DTC P281D being triggered in the Honda Civic. One possible issue is a short to ground within the shift solenoid valve OP circuit. This malfunction can cause an unintended current flow that prevents the solenoid from operating correctly, impacting the signal sent to the TCM. Another possible cause is an internal circuit short within the shift solenoid itself, which would affect its ability to respond to the control signals accurately. Additionally, a failure within the TCM's internal circuitry can also result in this DTC being triggered, as it would lead to incorrect command signals being issued or a lack of feedback to confirm operation. While these are key possibilities, it's important to consider that other, less common causes may also contribute to the DTC being set. When the DTC P281D is activated, specific symptoms manifest that can indicate a problem with the shift solenoid valve OP. One of the first signs is a blinking shift position indicator on the dashboard, which is a clear signal that the TCM has detected a malfunction. Additionally, a pending DTC is stored in the TCM memory, along with a confirmed DTC and potential freeze data for troubleshooting. It's important to note that the malfunction indicator lamp, MIL, does not illuminate for this particular issue, which means that the vehicle's dashboard may not display any immediate alerts regarding transmission problems. However, drivers may notice abnormal shifting or performance issues that could correspond with the indicated fault, signaling a need for further investigation. The first crucial step in troubleshooting the DTC P281D is to start the engine of the Honda Civic. This ensures that the vehicle's electrical systems are active, allowing the Transmission Control Module, TCM, to perform its diagnostic checks. Next, shift the transmission into the D position, which is the drive mode, while ensuring the brake pedal is firmly pressed. Holding the brake is important for safety and ensures that the transmission is in a selectable position for the TCM to command the shift solenoid functionality. Maintain this position for at least 30 seconds. This allows the TCM to monitor the performance of the shift solenoid valve OP and collect necessary feedback about its operation. If any issues occur, The TCM will store pertinent data related to the malfunction. Using the Honda Diagnostic System HDS tool is the next essential step for diagnosing the DTC P281D in a Honda Civic. This specialized diagnostic tool provides real-time data and allows the technician to access the TCM and view the commands being issued for the shift solenoid valve OP. Checking these commands is critical. The technician should verify whether the command to activate or deactivate the shift solenoid valve OP is being sent from the TCM as expected. Ensure to review the status of the SOLC driver circuit that commands the solenoid operation. If the command signals are not consistent or lack an appropriate return signal from the solenoid, it would indicate where the malfunction lies, either in the solenoid itself or the TCM's ability to send commands accurately. After performing repairs or replacements concerning the shift solenoid valve OP, the next step is to verify that the issue has been resolved by clearing the DTC using the scan tool. This will remove the stored code from TCM memory, allowing for an accurate evaluation of the repair effectiveness. Following this, conduct a test drive of the vehicle to assess whether the functionality of the transmission has returned to normal. During the test drive, monitor the shift position indicator carefully to ensure it no longer blinks, which would indicate that the TCM is receiving correct feedback from the solenoid. Also, confirm that no new codes are generated during normal operation, ensuring that the repair has effectively resolved the original issue of DTC P281D. Preventive maintenance is crucial for avoiding future occurrences of the DTC P281D in Honda Civics. Regularly check the condition and level of transmission fluid, as low or contaminated fluid can adversely affect the operation of the shift solenoid valve OP. Additionally, routinely inspect the electrical connections to the solenoid valve and TCM for any signs of wear, corrosion, or loose connections, as these issues can lead to communication breakdowns within the transmission system. Scheduling routine diagnostics with the HDS tool can preemptively identify potential issues before they progress into serious malfunctions, ensuring optimal performance of the transmission system and reducing the risk of encountering DTCs in the future. In summary, understanding the role of the Transmission Control Module, TCM, and the Shift Solenoid Valve, OP, is essential for addressing DTC P281D effectively in your Honda Civic. By following a systematic troubleshooting process, you can identify and resolve the issue, whether it stems from a short circuit, internal failure, or a malfunction within the TCM itself. The importance of using diagnostic tools, such as the Honda Diagnostic System, cannot be overstated. They provide crucial insights into the functioning of the transmission system. Implementing preventive maintenance measures is equally vital to ensure long-term reliability and performance of the vehicle. This holistic approach to diagnosing, repairing, and maintaining can save time, reduce costs, and improve overall vehicle efficiency. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.